flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and it's the day after unboxing, and I'm here by myself for the day, and I am going to be starting up Grover, our pot filler, and I'm going to be planting as many hanging baskets today as I can. I planned on recording with this guy, but I brought home the camera battery last night to charge, and guess where I left it? It's at home. So I have my phone today. I might swing home quick, grab the battery because it's a lot easier to use this guy, and the microphone's a lot better quality. We're switching hats. We're going from winter hats to summer hats because it's like 74 degrees in here and the sun keeps on poking out today. So that's an exciting thing. And I'll tell you right now, I just came in here to water and some of my trays were dried out already. They need to be out of their little tiny cells and into a bigger basket with more soil and more water so it doesn't dry out as fast. So I'm gonna get Grover started. Grover has a flat tire right now. Brad's gonna bring the air compressor back here when he gets home from work. And because right now Grover's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. I have soil here and I'm gonna get the machine up and running. I forgot to put the disc in. You need to put the discs in. Very important. The very first basket of the year that I'm planting, it's Blue Angel Fuchsia. I love this one. And I'm filling maybe 20 pots at a time. Just want to get stuff planted. I am adding the tags to the baskets. And these baskets, they're from a different supplier this year, and they actually have a little tag slot right in the basket. I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm not gonna put the hangers on right away. I have the hangers, they're right over there in a pile, but one of my mentors, Leaf, over at River Road. Hi Leaf, he'll sometimes watch my videos. He leaves them off for the first couple of weeks. It makes it easier to get in and to pinch any of the plants and to check on them without having to maneuver through the hangers. And since these guys are going to be sitting on the ground for the first couple of weeks, I figured I'd wait until we hang them to go ahead and put the hangers on. And these are going to be probably in the first or the third greenhouse. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put these guys yet. But anyway, let me finish this up with the tags and then we'll plant the beautiful Blue Angel Fuchsia. I'm also not putting in the slow release fertilizer right away. Now I do a constant feed when I water these guys with Jack's fertilizer. We also usually do a top dressing, if you will, of slow release fertilizer, but I'm not gonna do that right away this year. I decided I'm gonna do that when I put the hangers on because I don't wanna, last year I burned the plants. It was just too much and the fertilizer was bad. So I don't wanna risk that this year. I'm gonna let these guys root in and then go ahead and give them a top dressing of fertilizer when we put the hangers on. Every year I learn something and I put it in my repertoire for the following year. I've already learned a few things. These are nice looking roots too. Beautiful. I've already learned a few things that I will be changing up for next season. And I'm kind of a little bit regretful on some things that I just didn't get ordered in time. Honestly, guys, it's just been absolutely crazy here with the winter and also with starting the seed company. That's taken a lot of my time, which is totally fine, but it's meant that the past 2 months where I normally have time to think and put stuff together for the beginning of the season, it flew by. It flew by. It was just Christmas, but somehow I'm planting hanging baskets. Therefore, there are some things that I did not get done that I'm a little bit regretful about, but that's okay. Most of these are pinched. This one was not, so I'm gonna go ahead and pinch that. Yeah, all of these came pinched, and I'm putting 4 in a pot in a tiny little Rubik's Cube set, like basically the size of a Rubik's Cube in the middle. I'm gonna finish it up. Ideally, we would have tables and stuff back here. That just hasn't happened yet. It's extremely expensive to get like hard goods in for greenhouses. I think I got a quote for benching in here and it was like $15,000 or something like that. I don't have $15,000. Do you? It's just impossible. So a little at a time, I'll figure out I don't even know what style benching I want in here. So we have to figure all that stuff out, think about it, maybe do a little bit of research on what will work best and figure it out. Three left. I'm gonna put these in 5.5-inch pots because I do have some people who are looking for fuchsia in, hi. I have 3 plugs left, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in 5.5-inch pots because I do have customers who do come in here and ask for smaller pots that they would like to put in like their window or box or something. Am I on cinematic? It's so blurry back there. Maybe I am. Another new thing that I'm doing this year is I have a tray of 4-inch pots sitting there because when I'm planting and I have an extra plug or two, in years past, I've left it in this little tiny plug tray. Like I just told you, these fuchsias right here. These dry out so fast, and unless you're watering 5 times a day, they'll usually die on you, and you don't want that. So I have this tray here just for the bonuses. So I'm just putting them in these pots just to get them in the ground, in the soil. Just to get them in the soil. That way they are not gonna die on me if I don't water them 3 times a day. And then this way, if I want to pot them up, like I said, I'd like to get these fuchsias in 5.5-inch pots, but at least for now, they're gonna be potted up and they're not going to die in the tray like they normally would. All right, I have over 50 of the fuchsia baskets planted. Check out these Bella Lydia ones. Look at the size of these plugs. They're just amazing, and they have been pinched. I'm still putting 4 in a pot. They are so beautiful. Got Veda planting some African daisies. I'm over here. I just planted the hummingbird's lunch, 4 plugs in each one of those pots, and then I did some of those vines that I had last year. Just a few of them, about 10 of those baskets, I think. And now I'm planting a fan favorite. This is the chenille basket, also known as cat's tail. They're very floofy, very fluffy, and these baskets were amazing last year. I'm planting more of them this year. These are the the little floofs that grow, and they just get bigger and bigger. Good morning, I'm back again. I'm gonna have my breakfast, just a little yogurt, and it's warm in here, so I'm going to switch out the winter hat for the baseball cap, and I'm going to formulate a plan. Ash is coming here to help me this morning. We're probably gonna maybe just start with the New Guinea impatiens or the begonias, either one, whatever I get to first, and then we'll start planting more of the tenant. The first thing I do when I get here in the morning is do a walk around and make sure nothing is severely needing water, and if it is, I hit it right away. When they're in these plug trays, they're so tiny that they dry out very quickly. Yesterday, I lost not 1 but 2 trays yesterday morning when I got here. One of the sunflower trays, the Sun Mazing, was all shriveled up. It was really bad. More than half of them bounced back, but I was able to call my supplier and get more. They'll be coming here in about 2 weeks. We'll get the second shipment of that. However, the Heliochrysum limelight, which is part of the unlikely lime basket, that was all dried out too, and not as many of them bounced back. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else to put in that hanging basket that is comparable. Otherwise, I'm only gonna have about half of the unlikely lime baskets that I was planning on this year. It happens. I always say, I grow so many things because I kill so many things, and that's just part of the deal. See how that's like really spotty? We have to, because it's still freezing outside, we have to drain the lines every day. And this is the water taking the air out of the lines, basically. It takes a minute for it to fill. Almost there. There we go.
is here. She's putting some tags into some New Guinea impatient baskets that I just planted. I left the tags in the house. So I planted first, we went, got the tags, so she's popping the tags in. And now I think I'm gonna grab the apricot cream New Guinea impatiens and we'll plant the rest of these pots that I already have filled, and then we'll start filling more pots. Okay, a little sidebar from planting here at the shop is I'm not home often enough right now in order to get stuff done at the farm. So I actually brought the rest of my ranunculus that I have to start. I'm gonna soak them here today. And I brought my heavy duty bootstrap farmer trays to start these corms in because this is my second round of ranunculus and I feel like I need to get it started right away. And I know they're about 90 days to bloom and that's still just the end of May. And in my climate, that's okay. So I want this second round. The first round I planted in the fall to see how it would do over winter. Yet to determine because it's been so cold and I have not been in the hoop house very often yet because of the winter we have had. But I am going to get those corms soaking. I'm soaking them for 3 to 4 hours and then I'm gonna plant them in these trays. I have multiple varieties. I'll check back in when they're done soaking to talk to you about those varieties that we'll be putting in these trays today. Ash and I are down here on the ground. We're starting some red geranium and blue lobelia baskets. This is something new for me. I've seen it done elsewhere. I thought it was really cool looking. So we're gonna do 3 red geraniums and then a blue lobelia on either side, kind of make like the lobelia cascade down, the red geraniums be on top. Hopefully it'll be a classic combination. Geraniums seem huge already.
They're so beautiful and they smell amazing.
Now, because the lobelia doesn't always love full sun, these will now be partial sun, partial shade baskets. It is absolutely pouring out right now. Can't hear anything but rain. Ash is working on more New Guinea impatient baskets. She's planting the Harmony Snow, which is a white New Guinea. She's already planted the apricot cream and the lilac is already planted. And then down here with the geraniums, we did pink as well. So pink with blue lobelia, red with blue lobelia, but in the red and blue one, in a few of those, I plopped in a white bacopa. So there's a white bacopa in the front. So those will be red, white, and blue baskets, which I'm super excited about. And then we're gonna do just some plain red geranium baskets with some vines. Those will be pretty. Okay, Ash has gone for the day. I just picked my son up from school. Him and I are filling in as many pots as possible and he is making trays. My mom is coming tomorrow morning. So Ash and I were able to get all the New Guinea impatiens in, and then we started with just the plain red geranium pots over there. And then I started the groovy begonia pots, and then my son and I are just filling as many pots as possible because we have to turn the water off around 4 o'clock and drain it out, which means I just want to get as many pots done and I'll have to water everything in, and then we have to drain the water here because it's gonna go into the 20s again tonight. I'm filthy. And there's a chance that where the water comes out from underneath the ground into the greenhouse that it could freeze. So we've been draining and kind of blowing the air right through, so make sure everything is empty before we leave for the day so we don't come back to frozen pipes here at the greenhouses. So while the Grover is mixing a new pot of soil, I am going to start. Down here I have my bootstrap farmer trays, and let's see. Wow, they really blew up in size. Corms, after soaking them, you guys know this, they double in size. And these ones are the red. So this is Amandine Red. It's a glorious ranunculus. And I'm just gonna plop them down into this tray. Soil's a little bit damp, not really that wet. I'm just plopping these guys in. And as soon as I see sprouts coming from these guys, which should be fairly quickly, I will get them into the ground in the hoop house. This cardboard makes sitting on the ground a lot more comfortable. I have all of the red ones in and they fit perfectly, and even left a little spot for me to put the sticker so I know that the red ones are in the purple. Should have put the Juliet in here, don't you think? Oh well.
Grover is ready to go, so I'm gonna go over there and fill more pots, and then after that I'll get to more ranunculus.
Okay, I'm headed home for the night, guys, and I will be here tomorrow. My mom is coming as well. I have a dentist appointment in the morning, the one that was canceled from the snowstorm, but then I'll be back to planting.
Okay, we're back here. It's day 3 of planting. I have a dentist appointment. I have to leave in about just over an hour and 5 minutes. I'm gonna get everything watered and make sure everything's looking okay, check for signs of any issues, and then I'm gonna head to my appointment, and then my mom is gonna meet me here afterwards. Hopefully the appointment's very quick. I think I have a cavity. I've never had one in my life before, but I'm getting some tenderness when I'm chewing certain foods on this side of my mouth. And so I'm gonna get it checked, and I might have a cavity. I have no idea how long that takes. I've literally never had one before. So I'm gonna go to the dentist, come back. Hopefully I'm back here by 11 o'clock. That would be best case scenario. Worst case would be like 12 or 1. That totally cuts into my time to work. Hopefully I'll be back here sooner than that though, and we will get this party started. Hey guys, I'm back from the dentist. My entire side of my face is numb, so not sure how much talking I'm gonna do. So I don't really, they said I didn't have a cavity. It's basically, I might need to get a crown. My tooth on the top is so pointy and strong that it's kind of cracking the tooth on the bottom. So anyway, he did some drilling to make sure that nothing was going on and put a little bit of a seal on it for now, and I'm gonna go call him next week to see how I feel. I'm biting my cheek, so I can't talk. Mom's here. I'm gonna fill some pots, and I'm probably gonna have her do the Gerber daisies. While I was at the dentist, we had some Proven Winners FedEx delivery. You have to buy a certain amount to get the grower truck like I did the other day. This comes via FedEx, and that's always a little bit scary because it's bound to be more exposed to temperatures, etc., etc. So I have to inspect these plants carefully. The numbness is almost gone. I did take a big bite out of my cheek. No big deal. Whatever. We're gonna see what we have here in the Proven Winners boxes. They've got the styrofoam on top, which helps with travel. It really does. Here are my sheets that I need to go over. These are like my favorite ones. These look fantastic, actually. This is Euphorbia Diamond Frost Euphorbia. This, I'm assuming, goes with a combo. I bought a bunch of combos, like Proven Winner hanging basket combos. Oh my goodness. I was just thinking about this plant last night when I was editing my other unboxing video with the Heliochrysum. I thought I would like to get myself some of the licorice Heliochrysum, and that's what this is. It's just a different color of the Heli, and I'm guessing it goes with a hanging basket. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize everything and let you guys know which hanging baskets I ordered, because I don't remember, because it was months ago. Woohoo! Super Bells Red. This is a Proven Winner Super Bells. Proven Winners Picasso in Purple. These baskets were super popular last year, and these plants look really healthy. They look really good. No damage from shipping that I can tell so far. Usually it's pretty obvious if they've been damaged in shipping or get frozen and stuff like that. They look fantastic. Woo! And another tray, and this one is Vista Bubblegum. Bubblegum is the bomb. Everyone loves bubblegum, and I'll be growing lots of bubblegum baskets. Maybe, I don't know, it could be a combo. Another tray of Picasso in Purple because it was just so popular that I had to get more. There were people coming in and asking for it after it had sold out, so I figured I might as well double up on that. Oh, and look, another tray of bubblegum. There are 3 combos that are in here. The bubblegum and the Picasso in Purple are the on its own this year, so it'll be just baskets of bubblegum and just baskets of Picasso, and then these are the combos. Plus the honey and the licorice is a combo as well. That is stunning. Wow, it's called Proven Winner Chocolate Drop. It's a coleus. Look at that. That's gonna go in a combo. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It looks fine. Sweet potato vine, which is the Raven variety. This is the Rocapoco Rose Impatient, and if I remember correctly, I specifically ordered this basket combo because it is a shade-loving basket combo, and those are hard to come by, and I have a lot of customers who like to put hanging baskets underneath their porch and stuff. So this, I remember exactly what this is. This is a stunning shade basket. Oh, there is nothing like it for the winter. Look at that. Look at the, it's beautiful. Look at the form, everything. Superbell's Tropical Sunrise. Beautiful, healthy, well-branched plants. These are well taken care of. Oh! I like it. It's a polka dot plant. This one is called Hippo. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Oh no, it's beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay. This one is called, no. This is called Joy, and it's full sun, and it includes that honey, one of the Calibracoas, Tropical Sunrise, Superbell's, and then Superbell's Red. And then the Gloria Rose basket. This is the one that's for the shade. Part shade, 2 shade, 4 or less hours of direct sunshine. And this is that polka dotted plant Hippo. It is the Euphorbia Diamond Frost. And it is that Acapulco Impatient, double impatient really. This last basket here is called Lady Luck, and it includes that sweet potato vine, the licorice Heliocrystium, and that coleus. And that is a part shade basket, so 4 or more hours of sun. My mom left, Aunt Jan is here, Axel's here putting together some pots, and Veda's down here. I just set her up with some Sunfinity sunflowers, so she's tagging and then planting 1 Sunfinity sunflower in a 6-inch pot. I don't want to make the same mistake I did last year, so I am immediately getting in the bubble gum, and I will try to get the Picasso in purple in today. I am actually starting pretty severe headache. The numbness is gone. I can move my face again and feel it, but I am getting a really bad headache and pain and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna call it an early night tonight. I mean, it's after 4 o'clock already, and I do have some more seeds to ship in the house. So I'm gonna do some shipping orders for a little bit and then come back here tomorrow morning and start all over again. If you guys are new here, this here is a Bluetooth speaker that I wear all the time. I like to listen to podcasts or audiobooks when I'm planting and working, and so you'll see me wearing this a lot. In fact, I'm listening to Dateline, The Man in the Mask, I think, The Man in the Black Mask. Anyway, it's Keith Morrison, can't go wrong. My kids are still here. Veda was just planting some of the spikes and more of the sunflowers, and Axel was helping me fill the baskets that I'm planting right now. That'll probably do it for this first planting video. I've got a crew starting on Monday. I think my sister might be popping in tomorrow to help with some combos. So we have several hundred baskets planted already and only about 1,000 more to go. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon.